Hi everybody, I'm Lindley, and today I'm going to be talking about something that's a little bit sensitive and embarrassing about bodies. Is chub rub, rashes, what happens when your skin gets moist or sweaty and it rubs together. And I have a really cool product review for you. But I want to talk about this issue first because it's really embarrassing to talk about, and it affects a lot of I think chub rub affects everybody, but I know I see a lot of discussion of it in plus size communities because it is so prevalent. If you've ever been out walking in the summer and you've gotten sweaty and had your thighs rubbed together and create a rash, that's chub rub. The medical term for this is intertrigo, and I'll put that in the comments as well, so you can look that up if you want. But it's just skin friction in moist or damp areas. And we think of it as happening on the thighs, but it can also happen in the groin area, the abdomen, under breasts, between toes. I didn't know that until I looked this up. And it can also happen under the belly. And if you have a noticeable, visible belly on your particular body, there are what we call D bellies, like the letter D, and B bellies, like the letter B. And my cat is jumping from table to table behind me, so if you hear strange noises, it's her. Totally her fault. If you have a D belly, this is what we often see in the media on plus size bodies. It'll be like, if this is the back, it'll be a nice soft curve out, and then it just comes right back down. A B belly is also called an overhanging belly or an apron belly. It's more of a B shape. And you're gonna see mine here in a second. So this is a little bit new for me. But you're gonna be seeing my B belly. These are bellies that they're not considered as conventionally attractive. And so they're not seen as much in the media, even on fat or plus size bodies. And so I really believe that it's important to have that visibility, both in the media and those of us who are speaking about fat bodies, to show that no matter what kind of belly you have, it's totally normal and okay. And so what I'm going to review today is a product called Dry Apron Panties. These were created by a woman named Carol Ann Bauer, and of course I'm going to link to her. And she saw this need because we don't talk about I mean, chub rub is kind of a cute term, and so it gets talked about a little bit more, and it's kind of like almost everybody experiences that summer, particularly in summer, that friction where our thighs rub together and they get sore and red. Almost everyone whose thighs meet do, which is most of us. But we don't talk about, like, if my boobs get sweaty and they don't get dried in time, like, they might get a rash. We don't talk about, like, nobody talks about chub rub on their toes or intertrigo on their toes. We just, or in the groin area or under our bellies. We don't talk about that. It's really embarrassing. And so this is a woman who is really a pioneer here, because not only is she making a product that addresses this, that is centered on large bodies, and centered on really large bodies, but she's willing to talk about it. She's normalizing the discussion of, this is what happens on these bodies, and here's what we had to treat it. So these are called Dry Apron Panties, for the apron belly, like the overhanging belly. And I am going to change my camera angle and I'm going to show you what these look like. Alright, so full disclosure, I was provided with a pair of these panties by Carol Ann in exchange for this review. But I have not talked with Carol Ann about how these work for me, so this is a totally honest review. So let me show you these. The ones that I have happen to be black, but they come in black, orange, white, red, navy, and aqua. These come in sizes 10 to 17. These are like if you go to Walmart and you buy a pack of panties, these are the same kind of sizing. And that sizing, I think I might wear a 12 or 13. It's been a while since I've bought panties that way. But I wear a Lane Bryant 26, 28, and I'm wearing a size 12 in the panties. The necklace that I'm wearing is from Nature's Twist on Etsy. I'll link all these. The bra is from TomboyX, and it has unicorns on it. It's awesome. And these are the Dry Apron Panties. Honestly, I don't know where the top and the skirt are from. I'll look and put them in the comments. So these are the Dry Apron Panties. They're super high-waisted, which I didn't think I was gonna like, but I do. They kind of look like cute swimsuit bottoms. I'll give you the full thing. They look like panties. They kind of feel a little bit like swimsuit material too. And so this is the outer part. This is the part that you're seeing. But the cool thing about these, let me come and give you a little bit close up, is, so I'm gonna show you my bee belly. So with the bee belly, you can really see the parts of the bee here. So here's the top and here's the bottom. And obviously I'm not gonna take these all the way off, but I do want to show you how the bee belly looks. This is my belly. It is a bee, you can see the crease here. The Dry Apron Panties have a second layer that I'm trying to pull out here. So the inner part comes up, if you were to pull it just up over your belly, it comes up about this far. But we're going to tuck it under the belly and then pull the outer layer on up. So if you pull it all the way up, for me, it comes almost up to my breasts. But this is probably about where it would sit on my particular bee belly. So the goal is for it to, it's protecting, it's both giving you regular panties, but it's also protecting that area where the skin overlaps. So when you have the belly and the belly is sort of pressing against the other skin underneath it, it protects that. The material on this, like I said, it feels a tiny bit like swimsuit material, but it wicks moisture. It's some kind of athletic blend, I don't know. But it wicks moisture, and it helps protect that area in between. So the whole point of these is to help keep that area from chafing and rubbing and preventing that intertrigo. So those are Dry Apron Panties. I am actually, I was provided 2 pairs of these by Carol Ann so that we could see which size would fit me. These are the 12s. I am giving away a pair of these size 11s. So these are exactly like the ones I'm wearing, but they're super awesome red, and they're 1 size smaller. And so I'm gonna give these away to someone who can use them. So if this looks like something that would be something that you would appreciate in your body, if you have an apron belly or an overhanging belly, these are size 11. They fit 52.5 to 54.5 inch hips. So like I said, slightly smaller than mine. My hips are about 59 inches, and these are the size 12. This is the size 11, 52 to 54 inch hips. I want you to comment on this video on YouTube and tag 3 friends, and I will pull a name to receive these for free a week after this video gets posted. I'm not sure exactly what day I'm going to post that yet, so I will comment in the video description and tell you how long you have to do it, what the date is. But in the next week, comment, tag 3 friends that you think this would also be useful for. So when I got these panties to review, Carol Ann sent me the sweetest note with the panties, and I actually want to read a little bit of it to you because, like I talked about at the beginning, this is such a sensitive subject. It is such a, it's embarrassing for us to talk about. We don't like to talk about the way the larger bodies are different from smaller ones necessarily. We don't like to talk about the ways that larger bodies need to be cared for, because it sets us apart. It feels isolating and othering, and it can cause us to be treated differently and discriminated against when we talk about the way that our bodies need to be treated. And Carol Ann has really been standing up and speaking about this in a way that's really important. So Carol Ann says, "My dream is that this product will help many of our fat sisters. It was difficult at first to approach women concerning their battles with rashes and infection of this kind, but once they opened up about it, it was quite cathartic for many, well worth the small discomfort I had stepping up. Now I love bringing it up as something they may experience or know someone who does. Wear them in good health." So those are Dry Apron Panties. I will give you links in the comments, and thanks for watching.